Hi, my name is Michał and I am Customer Care Specialist at Soldevello. In this video, I will show you how you can import or export test cases to your QAlity Plus app in Jira. You can use it to migrate from a spreadsheet or other testing tool. Let's start with the import. There are two paths in which you can access the import feature in QAlity Plus. First, you can go from the test case repository page and click on the import button. Second is to simply open the QAlity Plus app and select the import option from the sidebar menu. From this page, you can download an exemplary template file to see how to arrange your test cases in a spreadsheet and prepare them for an import. Download CSV template and open it. In the template, you will find some examples of how the data should be added. The important thing to remember is that each row has to have the test case name filled. You don't need to add the numbers for each test step position, but the tool must be able to locate which test case the test step should go to. Therefore, in case you're importing a test case with multiple steps, please enter the name of the test case for each step. When it comes to the additional fields you can include in the file, right now you can see a list of supported and not supported field types. Therefore, it is possible to import test cases with your labels or assignees. Let me add the label column to the file to show you how to do it. If you want more than one label to be added to your test cases after the import, please separate labels with a comma. In this case, you do not repeat labels names for each step. Just add another label to another test case in the row where the test case starts. If you use the label name that does not exist on your Jira instance, a new label will be automatically created once test cases are imported. When it comes to assigning reporter or assignee by the usage of the import feature, this requires putting Jira user account ID in the import file. I will now show you where you can find the account ID. This will vary depending on your Jira hosting. For cloud, please select Teams from the taskbar on the left and go to People. From there, you can select or search your team for specific users. Click on the user to see the profile and take a look at the URL. The account ID is between people/ and $cloud URL elements. Copy and paste it into the spreadsheet file. For data center, the account ID is substituted with the username field. To find it, go to settings that are located in the upper right corner and choose User Management. The username should be then located over the user's email address in the username column. Copy it and put it in the file. You can also get it via Jira API endpoint. This process has been described in our documentation. You will find the link below. Let's go back to the spreadsheet. For example, I want these test cases to be assigned to the username Caliber. I add the assignee column and paste the account ID per test case. Once you have your file ready, save it and upload to the import page. Choose the project to which you'd like to import your test cases. By default, we will use UTF-8 encoding to read the file. If your language is using different characters, you might be required to change this value. In case of a wrong value provided, we will back up to UTF-8. In the next field, you set the delimiter that separates the value in your CSV file. By default, we choose a comma. Choose Next to proceed. In the following step, you need to map your columns with the fields in the app. Notice that your columns don't have to be named exactly the same as we call them in QAlity Plus. In this step, you can decide which fields should go into test steps or test data. Also, please map the additional fields that you added to the file. Click Start Import and after a few moments, your test cases will be created. Let's check how the imported test cases look and whether all our data is present. We can see that test steps, assignee, and labels have all been imported correctly. Even if we do not support the import of certain field types, remember that after the import you can select the bulk option and, for example, assign due date to all imported test cases. Let's move on to export. You can export your test cases from two places, by going to view all work items that's under Jira Search Panel or from the test case repository. Let me go to view all work items for now. Choose your filters. For example, I want to export test cases with a regression label from a specific project. Once you filter your test cases, click on the Apps button and select QAlity Plus. Choose Export Test Cases. It will export all the test scripts, meaning the test case name, description, test steps, test data, and the expected results. The export of test attachments is not supported. You can also export the test cases from the test case repository. To access it, click on the QAlity Plus logo and select the repository from the side menu bar. Here you can filter and select your test cases or select test cases from a specific folder. You can choose to export the selected test cases from the three-dot menu here. As you can see, the import and export functions in the QAlity Plus app are simple to understand and quick to use. That's all in this video. Thank you for watching. In the next video, we will show you how to execute your test cases. You can learn more about QAlity Plus test management for Jira by watching other videos that we've prepared for you on this playlist. Share your thoughts in the comments section. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. You will find the link in the description down below. See you in the next video.